You know, I'd like to say I'm very hardworking, but I'm not. I'm very lazy. I always tell people it's not about memory, it's not about talent, it's about your personality or your willingness to act.
Here's my friend Claire,
Hi.
and we're going to learn a bit about languages.
That's right.
Claire, I've gathered that you're a polyglot, meaning you speak and learn, or you can read and write and speak in multiple languages.
So I am fluent in 6 languages.
6 languages, that's all?
And I'm learning Mandarin. So I was born in the Czech Republic.
Okay.
And I was brought up monolingually.
What was your second language? What is the...
English.
English, okay.
Yeah. So I started watching American TV.
As we all do.
And somehow by the age of 13, I was fluent. And I had a pretty good accent. And I guess it was a bit strange because nobody around me spoke like that.
So your English was self-taught via entertainment?
In general, I have a lot of issues with the way languages are being instructed. Classic language instruction in schools is counterproductive because it traumatizes people because they get corrected too much and subconsciously they get scared of speaking. You know, I'd like to say I'm very hardworking, but I'm not. I'm very lazy. Just like, okay, like I would like to learn Italian. How would I go about it? So how about I just spend some time in Italy and you know, get used to the sound of it.
Buongiorno, principessa.
I feel like a lot of people who travel, they want to learn a new language, they want to be able to use it, but there's a part of their brain that says you're not good enough, you're not doing this well, and they just stutter and they freeze. Would you mind talking a bit about that? Like, I feel like there's something in us
Absolutely.
that's just like, no,
Absolutely.
you're not, don't even.
So that's something that I really emphasize when people say, oh, I don't have good memory, or like, oh, like I'm not good at languages, like, oh, you know, just this and that. So first of all, that's a story you're telling yourself.
Right.
Just
And
like
the more you
everything.
tell it,
and
the more you believe it,
exactly,
yeah.
the more it becomes your truth. So like, oh, my memory's not good. And that's something you're constantly telling your brain, and your brain is always listening. And so that's the first thing. Like, what story do you tell yourself about yourself, and what do you choose to believe? I always tell people it's not about memory, it's not about talent. It's about your personality or your willingness to act, to play a role, be somebody else. Like, the reason why I learn languages is because I want to communicate with people. I want to communicate with the world, and speaking a foreign language allows me to make friends with people from different countries, and it allows me to go to a new country and experience the country truly.